Welcome back to another video. I'm smashing these videos out lately, literally. Because of the job of doing that, it's easy to make these kind of videos. So whether it's the morning for you now, whether it's the night, afternoon, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're watching this video, welcome back again. If you haven't subscribed, if you could subscribe, even better for me. So this time I just thought I'd do something a little bit different. So obviously it's not just diagnosis stuff and all that kind of, even though the truck that I'm in now, I'll try and show you, has faults. So all I'm doing on this one is it's literally just a safety inspection, BPM, which is like an engine oil change and everything. So I'm going to go through as much as that as I can and show you that side of it, because it's not just, I don't just do diagnostic stuff and all them other little things like that. You know, there is the normal part of this job is the servicing, inspections and everything like that. So I'm going to go through this on this DAF LF. We're going to do a oil change, oil filter, fuel filter, pre-filter. We're going to do all of that, and then maybe I'll show you around how I do inspection, where I start from, what sort of things I look out for, and you know, sort of things like that. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you soon. So that's the oil drops and the oil filter down. I'm going to fill this up with some fresh oil the seal as well, so don't ever put it on dry. And then we're going to drop the fuel filter down. I'll show you that. Do the pre-filter, get it down, top it with oil, and then I'll show you the inspection side. Nice and easy job on these for the oil change. Everything's all underneath, so it's all pretty good. That's the fuel filter down. This is just the new one. New seal for the cap. And then just, that's all it is. Show you. Literally just slots in there like that. Place the O-ring. And that's that. We'll literally tied it back out at 32mm on top to tighten it up. So let's get this back on. So last filter to change. It's pre-filter. Quite simple with these, and the primer is on top, so I'm going to get this changed and then we'll prime it all up, fill it up with oil, and then we should be good with the oil change wise. We're about there. So when primed properly, bang, go straight like that. So let it idle for a little bit, and then yeah, we should be all good. Check the oil before, bang on. So just leave it for a little bit, leave it to run, and then we will crack on with the inspection. And the only reason I've done the service oil change first is just due to space really. People needing other stuff, so leave it running for a bit, and then we'll crack on, probably do a brake test, and then start the inspection phase. So that's all the oil change done. Now I'm going to start the inspection. Now when I do my inspections, people do it in different ways, that's fine. This is just the way I do it. Starting the cab first. We're going to check the seat belt, we're going to check all the seat mountings, we're going to check the air pressure drops and comes back up again, horn, the wipers, passenger side seat belt, the MCS switch in the middle, check that that's working fine, and just check everything else is all scored. Check the tacho rolls in there. Basic stuff should be doing in the cab anyway, so I'll get cracking on with doing that, and then we will move to the outside of the vehicle. So that's the inside done. Check the seat, check the seat belt, check everything that all works. Just check around, check pressures, make sure the pressure goes down and then comes back up again. Check the indicators on the dash, everything like that. So pretty simple in the cab really. Get a tacho date off it, and yeah, that's pretty much it for inside. So now we'll start from the offside front wheel, take the wheel nut indicators off, and then we'll tack around the whole body, and I'll try and show you as much as I can as regards to that. So all I'm going to do now is battery test. So quickly do that. What we'll do, back to and then we'll next on that. So the batteries just want to charge, so we'll stick them on charge while we're here. Right, so here's what I'll start here. I'll start the front, the chassis, check all the front check the fan belts, all the belts, everything like that. Springs, anti-roll bar, and then work bar, and then we'll do the axle. Jack it up, grease the kingpins, check the tyres, get the depths and everything while I'm there. So basically just do it a section at a time. Now, I know there's people going to be watching this and go, that's not how I do it, and that's fine, isn't it? But this is just the way I do it. It's got a good routine in it, so front axle, we get that done, greased up. Probably have to go at the top just to check bearings and everything, but other than that, we're pretty much down here, working our way from front to the back. So, first axle tyre is done. You'll just see me gone out in the pit. I'll just turn the wheel, spin the tyre, check the outside of the tyre, check the inside of the tyre, grease the kingpins, get the tyre depths, check the discs, no cracks and everything like that. And that's pretty much the first axle. Got tapped to the other side of the axle, the U-bolts, check the springs, and then start working our way back. But you get the gist of the idea. Got some defect on the tyre, just write down. I write a bit on my hand, not with gloves, just don't chuck them away. It just allows me to then re-put it on there. So let's get the second part of the U-bolt and then back, and then we'll work towards. So that's all tapped down, check the diff oil. Now we're going to do tyres, spin the tyres up, get tyre depths, and then work behind that. And then we're not far off done underneath. We'll do what we call a shake and brake. So someone will be in the cab, we'll shake the steering, check the track rod, check the drag link, check the springs, everything like that. Check for any air leaks. We'll try and film that as well. So yeah, let's get cracking on, check the tyres, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that was just a basic video on doing an engine oil service, fuel filter, pre-filter, oil filter, plus oil, and then just an inspection as well. So like I say, that's just my route on how I do it. Not everyone would do the same, people might do it another. Fair play, if it works for you, it works for you. This works for me, so you know, I'll always keep to that routine. So all I do is in the cab, check all round in the cab, work my way, front wheels, work round into the back if it's a rigid like this, check inside the back, lubricate all the runners. Same round for the near side, check batteries, check fuel tank cap, check the seal's okay, do a battery test, front wheel, top up the screen wash and coolant, check all the wiper linkage and everything, the wipers, jump underneath, first part of the chassis, first axle, jack it up, check tyres, grease kingpins, work your way back to the back, check the tyres, do a shake and brake, check for any air leaks, check the steering ball joints for no wear. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Obviously check the gearbox and diff oil as well, so that's just the way I'll do it. Maybe people will do it the same way, maybe not, that's entirely up to you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So it's a bit of a long one today. I just thought, you know, it's not just doing these defect jobs and gearboxes and stuff like that. This is what a daily job is, you know, whether it's 6 weekly trucks, 12 weekly, 13 weeks, whatever, they have to be done. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments what you think, whether your routine's similar to mine, whether you do yours different. You know, it'd be interesting to know. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you can think about subscribing, I really appreciate it, and all the likes and everything that I get is, you know, I appreciate it. It means a lot. So thank you for staying and watching, and I hope to see you all again soon.